Okay, so this is video number 2 to the Trifold Folio. So I'm going to just kind of go over real quick the cutting that you'll need to do for the base. So you will need a piece that is 3 3/4 by 4 1/4. And then we are going to score 1/2 inch on one side. Then you'll need another piece that is 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. We will score on one side 1/2 inch. So that'll be that side. And then in the middle, we need 4 pieces that are 4 7/8 by 6 1/2. And then we will score 1/2 inch on one side. So that's going to be the middle flip outs. And then on the waterfall, this is just my preference. You don't even have to do this part. But I do a base for my waterfalls so that I know that I can just lay this whole thing down at once versus each thing, because a lot of times I would mess up when I did that. Go figure. But so for my waterfall base, I do 3 1/4 by 6 1/4. I don't know why I'm saying 1/4. And then you will need 4 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. And then we are going to score at the top 1/2 inch. And that will be our waterfall. So that's going to go right there. So we will start with the side. And as you can see, I always write what I'm going to do, or not this part, but this part, where I'm going to put a magnet or like a ribbon or something. I didn't do that on this one. Oh no, this one needs the ribbon. So just, and again, I do this and I still mess up, but I try to be proactive so I won't make a mistake and forget to add my magnet. So we will go ahead and we're going to add score tape or adhesive, again, whatever is your choice. And I really hope I'm putting this in the right spot because I cannot see it down there. So I did prep some of them, but I just wanted you guys to see kind of where I'm putting it. So we have those two, and then on your 4 in the middle, I already have these ones, and I just zigzagged them because they'll be zigzagged in when we lay them down. So I will put it on this one. Since I have my score tape out, I'm just going to make sure it's all done at once. And I still have one I have to score real quick. At 1/2 inch. Just like that. And then we will add our score tape to that. Okay, so those are done. So we will start with this here. And I'm just going to turn that. So we're folding it on that score line and burnishing that down. Same thing with this one. And we'll just miter the corners if I can. Okay, so, and even though I've said before, I'm OC about this stuff, I've learned to in scrapbooking, not to be so crazy anal, because otherwise you'll never get anything done. Because I'm telling you, everybody messes up. So I just stick that corner down, I have it where I want it, and then I pull that out. And then I'm going to put this one I'm like, did you guys even see that? You barely saw that. I really do wish sometimes it was alive, but that would, oh my gosh, I'd probably have total anxiety over that. So I just kind of get this in the middle of this sheet, but I have to make sure, let's see, I don't even know how I could do that without having my head in the camera. Oh, let's just hope that's good. That was kind of really close to the fold. It'll work. Okay, so this is our first little flap, which will look like this when we're done. So like that. Now let's do the middle pages. So again, we will fold on the score line. That took me a long time to get out. Yeah, I don't know why that took so long. So I'm just gonna fold all of them, score them, or burnish them down, and then we will miter the corners. I always have to make sure though on my waterfall not to miter my corners. And I have done it, and again, just had to keep on going. But I try really hard to remember not to do that, because you want that line totally straight. Is this making you guys really dizzy? I'm a little dizzy, but it could be all the hot lights. Okay, so what I do is I just take 2 of these and I'm going to stick them together like so, and that'll be the first side that will lay down here. So that's what we're going to do right now. And again, I'm just going to pop up a little corner. And if it's not perfect, that is fine. As you guys can tell, that's pretty much what I tell myself. So when I mess up, I just gotta keep going. Because you can see, I still moved it a little bit, and it's totally not even, but once you are done, you never see those things. Or at least nobody else would ever really see them. Okay, so just lining these 2 up now, and this is going to be the other side of the flip outs. Oh my gosh, this thing shedding is driving me crazy. Okay, so this is going to go down first. Let me just make sure that it's going to drive me crazy a little bit. So I'm just going to trim off that little edge right there, because it will drive me crazy. Sorry. Okay. Are we good enough? Nope, don't like that. Ooh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Just flinging stuff everywhere. Okay, see all the other videos, people that have the editing get to fast forward through this part, get to play some music so you guys don't have to have silence. I gotta see something real quick. Let me just see. So I really hope. I just was noticing that my trimmer was off a little bit doing this. So it's not, the papers are not exactly 6.5, which is fine because that's happened before. So on this one, as you probably can't see, but it's like 6 3/8 instead of 6.5. So again, totally fine. Like I said, you just go with it. And then we are going to, I just slide the papers how they're going to be. And then we will flip up a little corner piece, that score tape. Ooh, I really hope that I'll be able to see this without sticking my head in the camera. Okay, where is the fold on here? So I do this so I can kind of line up the papers. But I cannot see. I am probably totally all in the video, sorry. Oh, let me turn it this way. This will be better. And again, doesn't have to be perfect because it's okay. We left a little bit of room with the measurements. This is just my issue. Nobody else's. Okay, so we will burnish that down. So here we have our top fold. We will put a ribbon piece right there. Then you'll have a magnet, and then that's how it'll close. Then it flips like this, flips open to that side, this side, like so. So that's how we do the middle. And then, oh my gosh, my husband is yelling in the background. Every time I try to do a video, he decides to get really loud. Okay, so let me burnish this one down. I had already did the others. So I just start at the top with my waterfall. Oh my god, this thing is gonna drive me crazy. I would get out my other one, but it's in my travel bag. Okay, so again, just line this up. And I'll tell you again, sometimes it's not totally perfect, and I just trim off whatever excess. But it's just a nice guide. And then when I used to do it, so, you know, just not having a base and putting it on, sometimes I would have a little gap between there. So this is easier for me. And then I can place my waterfall wherever I want to in my book when I decide to. And I promise you, it's way faster once you get going and you're not trying to do a video. So we will just put that down. Oh, bumping the camera with my head. Sorry. You guys are gonna be like, okay, never mind on the tutorials. We're good. Don't need you to do any more. Ah, sorry. Okay. So just stick that down. Okay. Oh my god, it's driving me crazy. So here is just our waterfall. And I will, let's see, it looks like when it's flat, there's just like a little piece to trim off right there. And on this other side here. Okay, so that will go on there, but we don't want to stick this down yet because we're putting designer paper behind it. So I do have my score tape on there, and we'll place that down once we're done. But I just want to make sure, yep, that we have that, and let me just write real quick that we need to put ribbon here. And then just to remind myself, ribbon will go on the bottom of this one here. So it'll be just like that. So that is how you make the Trifold Folio. I will, if I can do a third video showing how I put the designer paper on there, I will do that. Otherwise, you guys will just see a walkthrough. So again, hopefully this was easy for you to follow. When you do close up your book, so it will close like this, I put the ribbon, and it doesn't even have to do a ribbon. You could do a magnetic closure on that as well. But I tape my ribbon here, and then I tape my ribbon here underneath my designer paper. But I will have a walkthrough for sure, showcasing the winter collection that we're going to do. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys liked this tutorial. If so, please give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do so that way you can see future projects. Thanks for watching.